Happy New Year! It's Monday, January 2nd. I'm Brooks Peck from Dirty Tackle, and you're listening to The Goalmouth. We missed you during our break, but we look forward to what will hopefully be an awesome 2017 together. Anyway, on today's menu of bite-sized soccer news, we've got a roundup of stuff we missed from the festive period, so here we go. Olivier Giroud's early claim to the Goal of the Year crown. Carlos Tevez is now richer than you could ever imagine. Bob Bradley gets the boot. Samir Nasri's own Twitter account turns against him, and Toni Cruz starts 2017 in cruel fashion. First up, Olivier Giroud scored with a sort of sideways scorpion kick in Arsenal's 2-0 win over Crystal Palace on New Year's Day. It was an impressive goal that you'll have to see to believe. The Frenchman put it down to, quote, maximum luck, but I've revealed the truth behind what happened on Dirty Tackle, so check out the post. It involves a chance encounter at a New Year's Eve party, and it might make you cry more than you did while watching The Notebook, so have some tissues handy. Speaking of good fortune, Carlos Tevez is now reportedly the highest paid footballer in the world after completing a move to Chinese Super League club Shanghai Shenhua that supposedly pays him more than $800,000 a week. A week? That's crazy. Though you might think that this would be more than enough to make Tevez run around with a smile on his face for the full 2 years of his contract, remember that this is Carlos, homesick is my middle name Tevez we're talking about. So I'm putting the odds on him staying in China for the entire contract at 10-1. Meanwhile, Cristiano Ronaldo's agent is claiming that an unnamed Chinese club offered Real Madrid a €300 million transfer fee and Cristiano €100 million a year, but the offer was declined. With offers like these, I'm starting to think that China believes the world's top footballers are made out of printer ink. Bob Bradley has learned a valuable lesson for all American coaches looking to work abroad. That if you take a job with a troubled club that already fired one manager 7 games into the season, they just might dump you too if you don't get results immediately. Just 2 wins in 11 matches with Swansea earned Bob Bradley the honor of being the first American manager to be fired by a Premier League club after just 85 days on the job. Bradley's defenders have been quick to claim a bias against Americans that him in, but there really isn't anything unique about what happened to him at Swansea. Sure, he was mocked and distrusted, but that happens to many foreign managers in many different countries, especially those without a track record of top-level success. Bradley was upset that he didn't get a transfer window to help him improve the team, but you have to wonder how much he could have achieved in the January window when it's notoriously difficult to find value. That said, all of this should make for the basis of a very good book one day. Samir Nasri is living out the plot to a Black Mirror episode after his own Twitter account spread accusations that he cheated on his long-term girlfriend with an IV vitamin therapy doctor in Los Angeles. After a series of unwanted tweets went out last week from someone who was most likely his angry ex, Nasri ended up deleting his account. As embarrassing as this was, it did get worse for him because now he's being investigated for doping as a result of all this. Like the Jelly of the Month Club, this is the gift that keeps on giving. And finally, Toni Cruz proved himself to be a 4-star meme lord by wishing everyone a happy 2017 with a Brazilian flag in place of the 1 and a German flag in place of the 7, a reference to Germany's 7-1 win over Brazil in the 2014 World Cup. His tweet has more than 200,000 retweets and prompted a response from Brazilian Ronaldo, who put the same flags in place of the 2 and the 0 as a reference to Brazil's 2002 World Cup win, where Brazil beat Germany 2-0. This is how the great banter war of 2017 begins. Start building your meme bunkers now. That's all for today's edition of The Goalmouth. You can find more info on all of these stories by subscribing to our email newsletter. The link is in the show notes. I've been Brooks Peck. Daryl will be with you tomorrow. Same Goalmouth time, same Goalmouth place. I leave you now with today's Goalmouth top tip. Don't take the Swansea City job.